All right, all right, all right. What is up, everybody? We're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna do some Warcraft 3 Reforged. I used to play the absolute dog shit out of this game. I mean, absolute just I probably realistically before Reforged when it was still relatively new. I probably put in I don't know 500 maybe even 1,000 hours. And then when Reforged came out, I did play it when it did like Reforged came out and whatnot. Did the whole campaign, played an expert, did everything. And man, Reforged was an absolute disappointment because OG Warcraft 3 was absolute peak. But today I re-downloaded it. All my progress since I played in Reforged is totally gone, so we're going to be basically starting fresh. But I played this game so much that I practically know at the back of my hand how to play this game. But I figured it's been a while. I'm kind of jonesing. We're going to do some custom games. We're going to have a good time. Yeah, we're going to see what happens here. So let's have a good time. So let me just get a couple things set up here. Well, bam. Okay, let's get it going. Also got me a little blizzard here. I got the Fluffernutter royal. Peak. Very good. Alrighty. Let me make sure audio is okay over here. Looks alright. Let me turn down desktop here a little bit. Alright, guys. So let's get into it. So yeah, I just freshly downloaded this. I haven't even played anything yet. So let's check out the options real quick here. I'm sure we're going to need to change a few things. We'll probably turn that down too a little bit. Gameplay. Show hero level. Oh, unit life bar. I normally always do that damage. We're going to save that. Because it gets a little crazy when you got number of units actively trying to get gold. No, that's not really going to be important. Input here. I'm not going to mess with trying to customize that. We're going to use the good old arrow keys. What is this Reforged here? I don't remember this. Oh, that's kind of nice. Oh, that could be kind of helpful. Oh, interesting. Alright, that's probably all I think we need here. Okay. So yeah, as you guys can see here, if we click on the campaign, yeah, you can see here, it's a brand new game, nothing's saved, but I've completed all of this, and we're talking all of this at Reforged, so I've beat the entire campaign, plus all the bonus materials. Now, here's what I'll say. If you never tried this before and you're into real-time strategy, base building kind of games, Warcraft 3 does have a lot to offer. Now, the Reforged visual graphics, like, what do you call them again? When it's doing, God, what do you call it again? What do you call it? When it's going through the animation scenes It is not as good as the OG days. I'm not gonna lie, but there is a lot to play here. So if you look, this is all the campaigns here. Plus, this is a bonus campaign once you complete everything, and there's also a bunch of other side material and content on top of this. The campaign single player experience is worth it. You have a lot to do. Plus, there's all kinds of custom games and things that you can do in the back end. Plus, you have a whole game creator file that you can also do. But most importantly, though, is the multiplayer, and specifically custom games, which is what we're going to do today. Fuck all this playing against each other's. I mean, don't get me wrong, back in the day I used to do it a lot. That was pretty good, but it's just not as good as anymore. So we're gonna hit up custom games here. Now, how custom games normally work is, as you can see here, there is a list of custom games that people are hosting, and it's really easy for you to create your own right here, and you just have a good time. Now, typically there are a handful of very, very popular ones, and one of them is going to be 8 Hero Siege. That is one I have played an enormous amount of times. The Legion Tower Defense is a humongously popular one, and it's really, really good. That is one we're probably going to play a ton of. There's also all kinds of games. Back in the OG day, you would have a list of this that was probably 100 games strong at any given moment, and it would take less than a minute for a game to be full. I mean, the replayability in custom games was crazy, and all of them are generally incredibly high quality. But I'm thinking here, guys, let's do, and normally how this works, by the way, is once you click join, you're going to download it, which you download the actual game, and then if you want to play a single experience, you can go back to custom games and then replay these, because they'll be added to your game file. So the more and more, like, let's say, unique custom games that there are, the bigger your game file experience expands, which is kind of cool. But all right, y'all, let's get in. So you'll see how it's going to download the map, and then once you have that map downloaded, any other games that you see in that list, you will then be able to pop up and view like the actual map creator and get a little bit more details after you download it, which is kind of nice. And then good thing about these games, they normally don't take too long to load up, especially the Legion Tower Defense. This is extremely, probably the most popular game on here. It's honestly probably one of the very few things that's keeping it like Warcraft 3 probably alive. But yeah, back in the old days, you probably had about 25, maybe not 20 games, 20 custom games that you could just cycle through at any given moment, and they were amazing. I'm telling you, this ice cream will be hitting different. It's crazy how long this is taking. Let's... We have 2 more slots here. Maybe we'll wait. We'll see if it works. Oh yeah, a lot of these custom games would have like a tracking stat system, because a lot of them are competitive. And when you when you were someone like me back in the OG days, and probably have played thousands, and when I say thousands, I mean thousands of each game. So I probably had 10, or I don't know, probably close, low 10,000s of games I've played. I mean, I played this game's been around for a long time. And I was playing this before I even realized what Warcraft was. which is really silly to think. It's also how when I played Dawn of War, Warhammer, I was playing that game without realizing I was playing a Warhammer game. I didn't really, realize what I was playing. I just knew it was really good. And this is kind of one of those situations here. But we're older, we're more mature, and most importantly, we're a bit smarter. All right, y'all. Let's see if I remember how to play this. I've played hundreds of these games here. Ooh. This is nice. You used to have to memorize the codes to put in here. Ooh, get that out of the way. Thank you. Alright, guys. So how this basically works here is you get your tier list here.
It has begun.
Of essentially towers, but they're units.
Job's done.
For
to
my
build
brothers.
from.
Job's done.
And then what happens is there's going to be a wave of enemies. So you're essentially building like an army to combat the wave of enemies coming towards you. But it's given in as a tower defense game because technically these are all towers. Oh, that's, yeah, like there's the animation there, or it's normally that you would actually see the characters, but it's tower defense. You know what? And let's get this. But yeah, this is basically the game is, and there's a couple different game modes where it's like much more randomized. You can do all kinds of stuff here. It also shows you the grid, which is kind of new. But y'all, this is it. This is it. And if you're into real-time strategy, tower defense, you'll probably like Warhammer or Warcraft custom, Reforged, custom games, because there's a lot to offer. We're actually getting some decent rolls. It's crazy. It's been, I think, almost a year since I replayed this, and I remember it like. I remember all these units here that you will see on the screen. Right here. I remember what all of them are. That's crazy. Oh my god, that ice cream was so good. Buddy Boo there. He's struggling. So a really important factor about this game is wood. Because you can use wood to purchase these troops. What's going to happen is when you purchase these troops, they're going to go into this landing area, I'll call it. And any troops that you essentially summon in here will be summoned on the enemy's team over here. So it's a way to essentially like, so when the wave comes in, you're assisting the enemy's waves to try and get those units that are trying to push through to your king here. And the whole goal is to beat the enemy's king on this side, and that's how you win the game. And that's kind of the premise of it, hence
out with it.
Tower defense. Alright, so I know we're going to want this necromancer here. We're going to at least want him. That's 1 block. 2 blocks.
That's a given.
3 blocks away. He's got a really powerful ability.
No one shall be the wiser.
Which is called Heartstopper, and it does 1% of the enemy's HP damage per second in a general area, which in the late game is tremendous. Of assisting your front line of just lasting a little bit longer and be able to do a bit more damage. Alright, so far we're doing good. We've gotten some decent rolls. Hell yeah, this is another good roll. And I don't see it as much, but there was also this game version here. There was a ton of variations. Because you see the amount of units that come in. The original OG one was much smaller. So this game mode essentially sends about 10 times the amount of the original one. So it's much more at scale. It's a lot bigger. in the scheme of things. It used to be much smaller. But it kind of has, it's kind of in ways, it makes it in some ways a little bit easier, but also a little bit more difficult, because when you mess up and you have leaks like this, it makes it a little bit more riskier, so to say, of like losing. A lot easier, especially in early games, because a lot of these in the back of the days you go to 30, even 40 rounds, and I think there is a total of 50 rounds. That's actually something I don't remember too well, is how many rounds, but there's an actual amount of rounds.
I am prepared.
Okay. What do we want here? So this next round, I remember, is going to be a tough one. Let's actually focus on upgrading.
This better be good.
My bidding.
Upgrade complete.
Let's see.
That's a given.
Job's
For
done.
my brothers.
More gold is required.
All right, that's going to have to work for now. Hopefully this dragon will be able to do enough. Get another wisp in there. These scorpions are tough because they're kind of a jump in attack speed and also attack amount. And you can see this is what was happening when the other team summon these units, so they're assisting the roll. Yeah, it's actually survive, I don't know. Ooh. Dang, that was close. I am the only one that survived on the team, and my dragons all barely died. It didn't even last. Okay, so now is the time where we take that wood, which is where we're summoning these wisps to gather wood. And we can use some of that wood to increase the rope, so they actually make them stronger. I don't think your king has gotten abilities yet, but your king can get abilities. How many wisps we're at? We're actually a little behind. We need more. We'll be okay. We're gonna win. Yeah, because you get 5 heals. And if you're probably watching this, you probably know a little bit about this game. But just in case you're someone new or have never heard about it, it's going to sound a little overwhelming. And that's because it kind of is, but it's not as much as it used to be. Back in the day when it was OG times, this game there was a lot. About 10, maybe 12 times the amount of what there is now. It was tremendous. Damn, can we... Oh, he is just going to make it. That's incredible. Okay.
Out with it.
This Moon Guard, I remember them. They
No one
are
shall be the wiser.
super good.
Job's done.
It has begun.
Job's done.
And we're using that last 50 gold to get that wisp, because these here... Oh yeah, he summons a creature. That's kind of nice. But yeah, this the Warden's abilities are super good. They got a fan knife, which does like AoE damage. They have lifesteal, so they can gather. Health back for every time they attack, and it also has crit damage on top of it. So it's a humongous damage dealer with survivability, which is important. This one's gonna be tough. fire archer. He's from I don't think we're gonna make it, y'all. With all this range attack, it really messes us up. Ooh, I got destroyed. I think they might survive. Ooh, yeah, the whole team got wrecked. This is gonna be pretty dicey. We got absolutely wrecked. Based on oh yeah, we're gonna need hit points for days. And some of these units that the team can send over sometimes have special abilities, so a lot of times they'll tell you right here where the ability section is. It takes, you know, 33% reduced damage, magic damage, and it has triple the damage versus the king. So some of these have bonuses that they can provide either to the units or damage bonuses to the king or debuffs, the whole 9 yards. This is a rough one. This might be a short game. They're asking if they're going to forfeit. I'm thinking not yet. Doing in the game on the road. We did look huge here. Not wrong about that.
Point the way.
The restless dead.
Upgrade
complete.
Yeah, that might be kind of nice.
I am prepared.
Upgrade complete.
That's a
Yeah,
given.
we'll throw another one of those in.
Job's done.
I need to up my wood. We'll see if we make it. I got a feeling that our teammates might be right, though. We might be cooked. Right, it did sound. Cooked again. Is anybody who's surviving? Nope. We'll forfeit. We do have an ability though, which might save us. Yeah, there's a lot of force though. But yeah, it's a good damage. still slow. No. Red here is quite. Yeah, look at these games. This is kind of the rankings here I was talking about. I would have had probably no joke over 1,000 for that. That's cool how that shows you. You used to have to like type that up and try and look it up. We're gonna definitely let's go with these wardens here. We're gonna have to get both of them. That's gonna be huge, since these are
Upgrade complete.
just okay.
What does the shadow will?
Have you reached a verdict? I am the Iron Hand of Justice.
55 chance to backstab. That's crazy. We'll see if we survive this one. It's definitely gonna be tough.
More lumber is required.
Look at that word in there. That's health. Can't be stopped. That's huge. That's huge. We won this one. We'll be able to take a little bit of time here to recover.
Research complete.
7 here. What is... I don't know if we type in next. What is next again? Oh, this is the tough one. This is...
The restless dead await.
Out with it.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, we're probably gonna be cooked here, y'all.
Upgrade complete. More lumber is required.
Yeah, we're gonna need to up the king as much as possible. This is probably where we lose. We'll see if he's gonna help us a lot. With all the splash damage. Oh, look at that.
More lumber is required.
We got it. Wait for this wave here so we can get most of these guys. There we go. This shockwave here is a big one in the early game. It's really, technically the best one is the stop. But this has range. we survived again.
More lumber is required. More lumber is required.
Ooh. I don't know what that's about. That's kind of weird. Kind of weird. Ooh, I thought that was water. That was not water. God dang, dude. This is a rough game. We got lots of gold here, so we have some flexibility here to do something.
Thy bidding.
This guy does have a
For my brothers.
We're gonna want him. For sure.
Job's done.
We're gonna want to upgrade him. Upgrade him.
Enlighten me.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
No one shall be the wiser.
Job's done.
Yeah.
I am prepared.
I bow to your will.
Whole teams. We're just gonna focus on buffing our king. Oh Lord. Hopefully our front line here has got some more survivability, because we got a lot of area of damage right now. These dragons and this guy do a lot of area damage, plus our front line too. These guys are ranged. You can see there where hover over their I guess damage icon. It tells you if you're in range or a melee kind of unit. Range units on these weapons are generally tough to win, because they can more of their units can attack at a time than melee. Looks like we got the upper hand on this one. Nice. Let's get some advance our wood. Nice. We survived. He might win that. It's close.
Research complete.
Ooh, that's gonna be big. We're gonna need that character right there.
Enlighten me.
So this unit here, the Disciple, has an ability to increase our unit's magic pool, like make it regenerate faster. I don't know if that's necessarily important for us, because yeah, none of these are actually
Thy bidding.
doing much, but we're gonna get this guy in. We can wait for him. He'll come around again too.
Job's done.
Well, actually, I take that back.
It has begun.
Job's done.
No one shall be the wiser.
Job's done.
For my brothers.
Job's done.
Battle
Out with
awaits.
it.
This guy
Yes,
also
chieftain.
summons a wolf.
Out
We're gonna
with
want
it.
summons here to help kind of just chunk up our front line. It's gonna be... That is important. And then...
That's a given.
Job's done.
lay down a hero. This is round 9. Let's see if they send. They sent the whole kitchen sink at us. Good work. Whoa. Oh, I don't know. We're gonna make it. cooked, dude. Look at all that back line they reinforced with. Oh my god. Oh, lordy. We had Creeps Alive, 45. God damn. Got absolutely cooked. So every 10 waves is a boss round. So it's generally lower quantity of units, but bigger damage dealers. 160 alive. That's crazy. The Dark Presence is kind of interesting. Normally I've always seen people go after Royal because it does an aerial effect to the surrounding units' life damage. As you can see, lose 3% of their max HP per second. Don't know. Well, we might actually, yeah, it looks like we might actually save this. Our king is just, you can see with the health bar right there, that's his. Dark Presence is activated, which is huge. We get income from that. I thought we used not to. Okay. Passively increase mana regen by 1% of max mana. That's actually not bad. It really is not that bad. I still think the Royal Presence though is much better, especially in late game, because the amount of the life points at a certain point in the levels becomes irrelevant about the attack damage. It's more about area effect damage. Oh yeah, it looks like we got this. Okay.
Thy bidding. Damage area, attack speed. Ooh, health points. Whoa.
My powers are ready.
Upgrade complete.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
Say the word. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
I am prepared.
Upgrade
That's
complete.
a given.
Job's done.
Who you want me kill?
Yeah, we'll just get rid of him. He's
Ashvalano.
not gonna make that much
I
of a
wish
difference.
only to serve.
Alright guys, so this is round 10. So you can see here, these are the bosses. So they have way more damage, way more health. But it looks like they did not send the kitchen sink downs. This is that last round. So we might actually survive this. We'll see. We're getting booked. Hold on. Okay. I'm surprised. So now this is kind of new game mode. Yes, they are. They're for sure. Our team is not doing very good on wood. I guess red and blue are doing good on wood. I'm way behind. That's
Research complete.
They leaked on their end.
You called? Enlighten me.
Um,
For my brothers.
I want to get some more
Job's
dark
done.
priests are going to be good.
No one shall be the wiser.
Job's done.
Research
has
complete.
begun.
These guys got
Thy bidding,
Job's done.
master.
nice range and damage and some abilities here. So getting them promoted to help keep our... Essentially what's happened is you need a front line that can kind of hold as long as possible for all of your range units to just delete the units that are coming in. That's kind of the idea. Normally it's a really range focus. Your back line is so important, plus your support units. Let's see how much stronger we are, these guys. They look absolutely stacked. Oh my word. This is kind of close. Oh my god. Where's my warden over there?
I am prepared.
In memory of Tyrannus! In memory of Tyrannus!
Oh lordy. We have a glitch going on, y'all. We have a glitch, y'all. No, this is not good. I believe this turtle has regen. Oh no, this is bad. Oh, they're gonna win based on technicality. Oh my god, because this is gonna stand no chance.
Out with it.
In memory of Tyrannus! In memory of Tyrannus!
Winners both. You know, I guess that works. Freaking freebie.
I pledge my loyalty.
Alright, we're gonna send the demon. This is the best unit. Because it gives swiftness era, command era, and it's spell immunity. It is, and it's chunky. Look at that, 250 damage, 3,000 health. It's more than our last boss on our health. We'll see if we make
Research
it though.
complete.
This is gonna be a tight one. Let's see if the other side sends as well. They did not. They did not send any. They actually kind of fudged that up. That was kind of on them. We might be rebounding here, y'all. Our game's starting to chunk a little bit. I do got a really good computer, so kind of crazy for us to be lagging. Let's go. Okay, we gotta look at this lineup here.
Thy bidding.
We're gonna definitely need this. That sadness aura is kind of a big thing. Alright, let's see how they're... Yeah, we got them deleted. Let's see what they're doing. That's what's gonna be our king. That's maxed out everything. Their king, we've also maxed them out pretty good too. Look at that. Oh, they got, see, they went with Royal Presence, which is why I think it's the best, because you can see it's damaging every single unit around there. which in the late game is that is the biggest factor. The king can only attack one person at a time, so you know, at 3 HP per second for 15 seconds, you know, it's guaranteed to pretty much take out every single unit, if not pretty darn close. Oh,
I'll do what it takes.
My life for Nessie.
tights.
Aye, sir.
Where shall my blood be spilled? I bow to your will.
4 hundo.
You can count on me.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade
Holy
complete.
shit, the level upgrades for... Oh, it's only a couple of levels, that's why.
Yes, chieftain.
I am prepared.
Darn. Damn it, we did not save for this. Oh, that kind of...
Let me investigate.
That's kind of a
Enlighten
problem.
me.
Thy bidding,
Out
master.
with it.
We might leak a lot here. Well, we're just gonna spend it in lumber. We need to catch up on our wood game.
Research complete.
Solid.
I pledge my loyalty.
Alright, we got 2 rounds of demons in. Ooh, that's huge right there. This one has a fantastic ability once you upgrade it. Essentially turn 1 unit into 2, and that second unit does half the damage, but you're getting more models on the field, which is really, really important. I can't even pronounce that, but these tree guys are also really good. They're a really good front line because they have a lot of survivability abilities for it. But we're going to focus on these guys.
Out with it.
Because these prisoner boys, they don't mess around, man.
That's a given.
Job's
No
done.
one shall be the wiser.
Yes, sir.
It
Job's
has
done.
begun.
Yes, sir.
Job's done.
For
Probably
my
gonna
brothers.
leak so bad, but if we can
Job's
survive
done.
it, we're gonna have
Job's
For
done.
my
time.
brothers.
Job's
No one
done.
shall be the wiser.
Job's done.
Oh, they're only 190.
Say the word.
gold is
I wish
required.
only to serve.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, we are. Well, we're Gucci, y'all.
It has begun.
Job's
No
done.
one shall be the wiser.
Alright. Yep, thank you for reminding me. Alright, now's the time to see if we freaking die. Oh, they set the kitchen sink at us just like what we did to them. Oh, it's probably... And we got no more heals left, so... we're lagging so badly. Good to see our front line just getting absolutely decimated. Oh, we lost so bad. 185. Good lordy. We're so cooked. No shot that we survive. I don't even think it's possible. Not with that many models.
More lumber is required. More lumber is required.
We got 3 heals left.
More lumber is required.
That's game, y'all. That is game. Well, this one went kind of wild. This one, and one thing I noticed, some of the really, really popular games, they can last a long time. Especially one of my absolute favorite games, and we'll see if it's on here, is the Horde versus Alliance. This is it. Well, let's see if it's the right one. There's also like another mimic one of this. Nope. No, sir, that is not it. But that is another very popular game mode. That one. Is anybody possibly playing that game? It doesn't look like it. That's a shame. That is a shame. I wonder if I go to create. Are these just all maps? Yeah, they are. Hoping I could show you guys the game I'm talking about, but it's not there. But this Horde versus Alliance is another really good. It's kind of like a 3-path hero team type push game. It's very, very good. But there's another one where it's kind of like a mass army simulation type kind of scenario. It's really, really good. And that is one where games could go for hours. I'm not even joking. And they're so high quality. Oh, we don't have this version. Let's download this. Ooh, the ping. Be rough. But we're here. Alright, team. We're going to stay with this one. Oh, Lord. And this is probably going to be our last one, y'all. So hopefully, you know, I know these kind of games are not that interactive to a degree, but hopefully you guys are having a good time. Just hanging out with me here. I wanted to try something out. I don't know. For some reason, I've seen a few people playing this, and it kind of got me... it kind of got me in the mood to play it a little bit, so... You know, we had to give it the what I like to call the college tryout.
For my brothers.
Job's
It
done.
has begun.
Job's done.
Alrighty. This can go away. We don't
I
have
am
a front
prepared.
line at all. These rangers can be really good.
That's a given.
Job's done.
For my brothers.
Job's done.
It has begun.
I don't know if
Job's
this
done.
is change tower. Reroll your towers.
My life for Nazul.
Oh yeah, the sadness era. This is what I was talking about. Decreased damage of nearby enemies by 7% +1 with the max minimum decrease of negative. I mean, that's huge. The minus damage is huge. And this guy here, this here offers light steal. He's also really important for, again, the front line. Just so high. He's coated. Oh, just gonna... Yeah, we're just gonna leave that one. Boy, we goofed up. I wonder, is anybody doing Footman? So Footman was like a 3-team... Ooh, gym tower defense. This is good. Let's download this at least. I don't think we're going to play this tonight because this is another game mode that can go on for a long time. Bleed tower defense. We'll download this real quick. There's another game called Hero Push. I don't think I've seen that as well. That was another really, really popular one. Yeah, GM Tower Defense. What a good game. That's another high quality like tower defense game. You build a maze of towers, enemies come towards you, and it's really, really good. That one is high quality, well thought out. Anything looking good here? It's a beta. We'll try this out. We're gonna move to yellow. It's a good spot. Makes it easy to see where everything's at. Come on, we're waiting for 2 more people. I would say that this is probably right now the biggest drawback with Reforge is just the masses are not in the custom games anymore. When I say you used to, and I'm not even joking, have to fight your way into these games because they would get filled so fast. And like I said, there was no joke 100 of those games, that list I was showing you, 100 at a time at the minimum, and they would be being filled, every single one of them, with a couple of them that were like super niche that maybe didn't fill up as fast. But like I said, there was about a list of about 20 custom games, and they were just, you had to fight your way in. When you saw a game, you had to get in as soon as possible, because you'd only have to wait maybe a minute at most at the time, and you'd be just launching a game. And then and that game would sometimes be a 15 minutes or a 4-hour game, and sometimes there was no in between. Like, that's just how it was. But the custom games in this game are just so high quality. Like, the replayability was just absolutely peak cinema. It's what a shame. I mean, there's still some really good highlights. Like, this game mode is really, really good, but it's, as you guys can kind of tell from that list, this is pretty much the only thing that really fills up pretty quickly. It's just kind of a shame that what Reforge has gone through. Well, I'm thinking, y'all, if this doesn't fill up anytime soon, I think we're gonna probably call it a night. Let's see. Let's maybe back out here. Ooh, custom hero defense. Hang on. Is this what I think it is? This is not what I think it is. That is a different game, but that is actually a good one, though. Ultimate Hero Survivor. There was also a lot of survival type games. That was the top of the list. There was like 5 really, really good survival games. Hero Siege, another good one. I know this is a good one. There's a couple of variations, and they're all pretty solid. This one looks like one of the more modern ones. Ooh, that's a different version of Gym Tower Defense. We're just gonna download a couple of these real quick because for whatever reason, now that I was saying we're about to close it out, we're seeing some of the better game modes coming out. Zombie Defense, another huge one. Let's see if this is the right one. Yep. Oh, he was about to start the game. Sorry, buddy. I'm just downloading it. Zombie Defense, though, that was another really popular one. Kind of challenging if you didn't know what you were doing. That game kind of had a huge learning curve. Ooh, a different version of Hero Siege. Let's download you. And then, yeah, Dota here. This was another big thing that was humongous in Warcraft that just... Oh, they really lost out on Dota. For real. Really dropped the ball on that one, man. Green Circle Tower Defense. Let's see if I remember what this one is. Oh, yeah. This one was pretty good. Remember that? That was a full game, but we're not going to spend time on that. It's alright. There will be other times, y'all. Let's see. I'm hoping to find the one and only. I think the 3.33 is the newest version of the Hero Siege. Yep, this is it. This is the OG one. That's a game I've played hundreds of games as well, to the point where I could play it on the absolute most difficult situations by myself, which is a co-op game that you need players in and beat it. If I ever was in that game, we would always win. That's how much I had played Hero Siege before. I knew exactly what to do to win that game. What is this? Well, guys, I'm thinking... Oh, interesting. Well, I'm thinking we're going to call it a night here. I think we're going to call it here. Listen, if you guys listen and watch this, I appreciate you so much for just kind of hanging out with me on this memory lane journey here. I don't know. Maybe we might play more of it. We'll see. Might download some other game modes, see if we can get a community going here. But, yeah. Hopefully you guys have a good one. I appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.